Alright, today's video, my review on the fixed app. I'm going to show you guys my check engine light, and I'm going to get the subscription right now. The main hook of this thing is it tells you exactly what's wrong with your vehicle when you get a check engine light. That's what they like to advertise. The catch is you need a subscription to see exactly what's wrong with your car, and then this thing also shows you what shops you could go to and what the estimated fix is going to be for your check engine light. So let's go ahead and get this all plugged in. The fixed module goes into your obd-ll port. Mine is right here. So here's my fixed app. I'll go ahead and start up the van here. Okay, so my check engine light is a P0401 EGR flow low. So I was gonna subscribe to the subscription again to see the confirmed fix and cost, but they don't allow the 1 month subscription anymore. They want you to buy a year for $70, so I will not do that. So basically, I have the same check engine light as I did when I first bought the subscription, when they allowed the 1 month subscription. So I'm going to go back to my old file to show you guys what they recommended and how much it would have cost for the fix. So here's my old file. So I went ahead and got the premium membership just so that you guys can know what to expect if you get the premium membership. So it's a P0401 code right there. And here's the thing, you could just Google that. If you have a standard scanner, or even if you got this scanner and you get the code, just Google it and it'll suggest what you can do. So let's just read this real quick. Minor driving impact. The issues present are not likely to cause major damage to you or your vehicle with continued driving, but should still be addressed promptly. So that's minor. That's nice to know. So confirmed fixed and cost $213 to $293. And if you Google search P0401, it'll tell you it's most likely the EGR valve, and that's what it's telling you right here. The cool thing, it's telling you what the price should be. And if you click on it, it says find a repair shop, and if you show them your fixed app, they're supposed to honor the price. So here's my Centex scanner. See that red exclamation point? That's no bueno. But it's also reading P0401 exhaust gas recirculation flow insufficient detected. So here's the thing, I'm really disappointed with the fixed right now. I was gonna tell you guys it's okay, they run for $20 now. When I bought mine it was $50, and then they had the option of 1 week for free, which I used, and they also gave you the option of $8.99 a month, and then you could cancel anytime. Now when you get one of those, they want you to subscribe for a year, which is $70. I was gonna recommend the fixed. It got it wrong. I did the fix, it recommended I do. I didn't go to a shop, I just did it myself, but I went with what they recommended. It didn't work out. In my case, it didn't work out, but I was going to recommend it in the terms of, if you know nothing about cars, it might help you a little bit, give you a general idea what's going on. And in my case, like I said, it was off on what I needed to fix. It didn't get it exactly right like it claims it does. It's just another tool so you have an idea, but in my case it was wrong. And $70 a month for a subscription. Now that's why I just went back to an old file. Here's the important one. I got to get my van fixed today because I have smog tests coming up, so we're gonna do this. This is how I know I'm gonna pass smog or not, and I'm not. I got to get this fixed, but here we go. So see, I got check engine light, and here evap is off, So if I were to do smog right now, I would fail because it's red. In California, if this is green, you're gonna pass smog, and I've done videos about that before. I'll flash it in the end card, but there you go. This is doing what Fix does. It gives you, it told me EGR flow insufficient, and if you have a cheaper code reader, it just tells you the code and it doesn't tell you exactly what's wrong. Just, you could Google search your check engine light code. Like, all I had to do was Google search P0401. But in this case, this scanner right here tells me what's going on with my engine. So Fixed, very disappointing that they want you to buy a year subscription now for $70. I don't feel like it's worth it now. The $10 is fine because, you know, it's only $10 and you could cancel it at any time. You could just subscribe whenever you have a check engine light. But yeah, I recommend just get a actual scanner. Maybe there's a better product on the market that does what Fix does without a subscription. Let me know in the comment section. Let's go ahead and figure out what's wrong with this thing. Fixed recommended a new EGR valve, so I replaced that. Here's the old one, and I went ahead and replaced the sensor too, and it didn't work. So what I'm guessing is there's a cracked line somewhere, so I'm gonna take this to a shop. I gotta get the spark plugs changed on this. It's the infamous Triton V10 in a van, so I don't think I got the skill level to tackle a V10 spark plug change in this little area right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this fixed when I get the spark plugs changed out, and I'll let you guys know what the results are, what I needed to actually get this fixed, since Fixed got it wrong. My van is fixed. No check engine light, no check engine light pending. All the parameters are good. So the fix on this thing was it had a leaky vacuum line. That's it. It didn't need a new EGR. It didn't need a new EGR sensor, just new vacuum lines. That's it. I drove it for like 8 months with the check engine light because the risk was low, and the check engine light wouldn't go on if I was on a long drive. Like, throughout the long drive, check engine light stayed off. But when I was in stop and go traffic, that's when the check engine light would come on. My fuel economy didn't seem any worse, so I just drove it for 8 months. The reason I finally got it fixed was because I need to get smog tested, and all these need to be cleared off to pass smog. This green check mark needs to be there to pass your smog test. So yeah, fixed, not recommended. If there was still an $8 subscription, yeah, but the fact that they want you to pay $80 for the whole year now, I wouldn't get it. I would just get something like this and look up the codes yourself.